Dance Monkey by Tones and I is going to be played in standard tuning, and I'll be showing you how to play it while capoed on the 2nd fret of the guitar. Now, everything about this song is actually, what is driving the progression is largely keys or piano, but it can be transposed pretty easily to guitar. If all you want to know are the basic chords, you can pull it off with an E minor, a C major, a D major, and then a B minor. And I'll give you a couple of different ideas about how to approach this, but let me just show you first the just simple basic chords. The E minor will be your 2nd finger on the 5-string 2 fret, your ring finger on the 4-string 2 fret, and then strings 1, or string 6, 3, 2, and 1 all open. The C chord, I would play a 2-fingered C chord, or a 4-fingered C chord rather. Ring finger on the 6-string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5-string 3 fret, 2nd finger on the 4-string 2 fret, open 3 string, 1st finger on the 2-string 1 fret, and then open 1 string. For the D, what I did in the little intro part of this video is I just took this shape and I slid it up 2 frets to make the D major. That would be ring finger on 6-string 5 fret, pinky finger on 5-string 5 fret, 2nd finger on 4-string 4 fret, and 1st finger on 2-string 3 fret. Everything else not mentioned left open. And then the B minor is the most difficult chord of the song. Actually, let me back up. If you don't want to play this as the D chord, of course you could just play a standard D chord. 1st finger on the 3-string 2 fret, ring finger on the 2-string 3 fret, 2nd finger on the 1-string 2 fret. The B minor, you would I'm not playing it as a full bar chord. I'm just, with my 1st finger, I'm putting it on the 5-string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4-string 4 fret, pinky finger on the 3-string 4 fret, and then my 2nd finger on the 2-string 3 fret. And I'm pretty much just playing those 4 strings that are being fretted, letting my thumb and kind of this back half of my hand mute out either the 6 and 1 strings. All right, now in terms of rhythm, let me talk about the rhythm. I feel like that's the best way to accomplish the driving rhythm for this song, and that's just down up, 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 with the emphasis happening on 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and on the 2s and the 4s of each measure. So like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. And what I'm counting is 1E and a 2E and a, because the subdivisions we're doing, they are 16th notes. 1E and a 2E and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But a bit quicker pace than that. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. So anyway, that is the rhythm. Now in these different chords, what I'm doing, I think it sounds best to just play the whole thing as like barred shaped chords. So the E minor, I'm playing it like this at the beginning of this lesson tutorial in that little intro that I did. I've got my 1st finger on the 5-string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fret relative to our capo. Ring finger on the 4-string 9 fret, pinky finger on the 3-string 9 fret, and 2nd finger on the 2-string 8 fret relative to our capo. I'm letting the open 6 string ring out a little bit, and if the open 1 string rings out too, that's fine. So one of the ways that I'm getting that choppy feel is that I'm with my left hand, I've just shown you the rhythm that I'm doing with my right hand, but I would also do what I'm about to show you in just standard chords as well if you're wanting to just play standard chords. But what I'm doing with my left hand is I'm pulsing it by pressing down and giving tension on the strings, and then I'm letting up, and then I'm pressing down and letting up, so that basically, even without strumming, if you want to hear this just as hammer-ons, you can hear the rhythm coming through of... And obviously that doesn't sound good, but whenever you're subtly doing that underneath the rhythm, you can get that, you kind of get that wafty sound that the piano is making in the recorded version of this. So not just, but, so that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, with what I'm doing on my left hand, down, up, down, up, down, up, or fret off, fret off, fret off, fret off. And as far as the off, don't pull your hand all the way off the fretboard, just loosen the tension so that it goes dead, and then press back down, then loosen tension, down, up, down, up. My fingers are actually staying in contact with the string the whole time. The next chord will be a C chord. The way I'm doing that is first finger to the 5-string 3 fret, ring finger to the 4-string 5 fret, pinky finger to the 3-string 5 fret, and I'm just playing through those 3 strings. Then take this shape, move it up 2 frets so that your first finger is on the 5-string 5 fret, ring finger on the 4-string 7 fret, pinky finger on the 3-string 7 fret, and then down to the B minor, which is the same B minor that we talked about earlier. Sometimes in the C's in the intro, what I was doing is instead of having my ring finger on the 3-string 5 fret, instead of having my pinky finger on the 3-string 5 fret, I put my pinky finger on the 2-string 5 fret, leaving my first and ring where they were in that power chord position, but moving your pinky finger to the 2-string 3 fret, to the 2-string 5 fret, gives a little bit more treble to the chord as opposed to, and then same on the D. That was it with pinky finger on the 5-string 2 fret, or with pinky finger on the, that was it with pinky finger on the 2-string 5 fret, or with pinky finger on the 4-string 5 fret, as opposed to, I think there was one more thing that I was going to mention. At one point in the little intro video, instead of playing my B minor this way, I played it this way, which is another way to play a B minor. I've got my second finger on the 6-string 7 fret, and my ring finger on the 3-string 7 fret. My second finger is muting out the 5-string, but I'm letting the 4-string ring open. And yeah, those are chords that just cycle back through. You can do the bar chord version, or you can do the open chord version of just whichever you want. So that's how you play Dance Monkey by Tones and I. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.